Laws and ordinances are made for the enrichment of a person. In the first reading, it is said, "How great is our God, who has given us the statutes and ordinances." And this is to make this people great. There is no other God great as this one. It is to say, in the present context or in the present analogy, if a business or company is excelling, it is like boasting about their way of laws, not necessarily the discipline, but the laws and guidelines that they have is what makes them great. And that is what is being expressed in the first reading. To have the best of life, God has given the best of rules, and no one else can give that. Those norms, those rules, those ordinances and statutes are going to make you great. But what in fact you see later, which Jesus condemns, is the way of life gone astray. For God or for Jesus, sin is human spirit gone wrong. It may not necessarily be a particular action that would be like a mistake, that would be like an error. But sin is when our very spirit goes wrong. Even if you are being instructed, you cannot grasp it. Whereas when it comes to mistake, when you are being told, you will correct yourself. We have even the tax collectors whom Jesus calls, and they leave everything, their business of collecting taxes, and follow him. But whereas on the other hand, you have these leaders who do wrong, who are being corrected, yet don't accept it. When human spirit goes wrong, you remain in that state on purpose, despite the reminders and the awareness. Do we at times stay in such a state that we know what is right and we know what is wrong, but we prefer to choose wrong? The moment you go for that choosing of that wrong, deciding to accept and follow that wrong, that's what we tag or name as mortal sin. On purpose, there is great decision. And when it comes to their worship as well, Jesus quotes Isaiah, "This people honor me with their lips, but their heart are far from me. In vain do they worship me." So that spirit is missing. Actions are done, but that spirit is far beyond. Let us ask God to help us in this.